YouTube will never be the same again because storytelling in 2025 is a whole new game. Now, I've spent over 100 hours studying what works and what doesn't for new YouTube channels. So here are the biggest mistakes new YouTubers make with storytelling, as well as the secret formula to telling a banger story. But first, there's a simple trick that you can use to boost your views like crazy, and most YouTubers aren't even doing it. And the best part, it's actually fun to make these kind of videos. But let me explain. I'll take you back to when I had 0 subscribers and no idea how to tell a story on YouTube. So I'm working hard, posting videos, sharing everything I know about affiliate marketing. But no matter how much I try, I'm barely breaking 300 views. It's frustrating, and I'm thinking, maybe I just need to give more value. So I try that, but it doesn't work. But then I get this wild idea. What if I tried something totally different? Not another how-to or top tips video, but something risky. Something where I can show the process without having to just sit there and talk about it. So I come up with a plan and decide to make a challenge video. No fancy scripts, no crazy research, just me sitting there, taking on a challenge, and documenting what happens. I make a video called I Tried Affiliate Marketing with No Money for 7 days. I just show everything I do, the struggles, what I learn, and the tiny wins along the way. And after weeks of editing, I think it took like 7 weeks, I finally finish and I hit publish. And to be honest, I'm not expecting much, but then something amazing happens. This video doesn't just break 300 views, it gets over 40,000 views. The comments are popping off, people are loving the video, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I finally figured out this YouTube thing. So I try it again and I post another challenge video. I tried YouTube Shorts for 30 days. And this one gets over 40,000 views as well. And that's when I learned the lesson that you don't have to be this guru to be successful on YouTube. Even a beginner at something can make a video too. So if you're struggling to grow on YouTube, don't just teach. Sometimes to make a banger video, all you have to do is just document your journey with a challenge video. Why do challenge videos work so well? Well, think of any goal that you have in your life. It usually involves trying to achieve something, right? You start in your current state, and you're trying to work your way towards the desired state. And a challenge video basically reenacts the exact same journey that your viewers wants to go through. So when they're watching your video, they're basically seeing you as themselves on their journey. And that's why challenge videos do things in a way more entertaining way than a regular talking head video. Now, most people think that just filming a challenge video is enough to get views, but here's the secret to making it actually blow up. And once you know this, you'll actually be able to spot the people that actually did the challenge versus the ones that are faking it. So let's talk about what actually makes a challenge video feel real. And to start off, let's look at an example. Imagine someone saying, I ran a marathon. Okay, cool. But now imagine they say, I'm 18 miles in, my legs feel like cement, and every step feels like I'm stepping on broken glass. Now you're right there with them. And I know the first one was a bit of a stupid example, but I used an extreme one to kind of emphasize the point. In the latter example, you're not just watching them do something, you're seeing the full experience. Because when you watch someone attempt a challenge, the details are what pulls you in. The thoughts running through their mind, the setting they're in, even the struggles they're facing. So if you're filming a challenge, get super specific. Describe the setting, how you feel, what's running through your mind. For example, instead of just saying, I was nervous, say, my hands were shaking and my stomach felt like I was doing backflips. Instead of, I worked late, say, it's 2 a.m. and I'm staring at my screen, running on caffeine and sheer panic. These specific details makes your story relatable because people connect with the small human moments, the self-doubt, the frustration, the small wins. And it's those little things that keeps them watching and rooting for you. So by now your story should be fleshed out, but if you miss this next one thing, then your story is going to fall flat, leaving your viewers clicking away and going to your competitors' videos instead. And we do not want that to happen. And trust me, this one extra piece can make all the difference to a story that just blows up your YouTube channel versus one that just sucks. And to help explain this, let's take a quick look at football. Ever wonder why so many football fans find the French league boring? Well, it's because PSG wins every single year without a challenge. Okay, they got the oil money and nobody can compete. It's the same team at the top year after year, and it starts to get predictable. And even PSG fans don't even like it because they know it's going to be the same thing every year, easy wins and no real challenge. But compare that to the English Premier League. Now, to be fair, Man City is starting to win every single year, but there's still constant drama in the other places in the league. Big teams lose, there's unexpected upsets, and Anyone can win at the end of the day. And that uncertainty is what keeps fans at the edge of their seats, because there needs to be conflict or a challenge to keep things exciting. And it's the same with your story. If it's all smooth sailing, then your story's gonna suck and nobody's gonna care. Conflict makes the story relatable, as your viewers have probably faced the exact same challenges themselves. And to be honest, nobody likes seeing somebody that just always wins and are perfect. Okay, those people, they suck. Okay, it's boring. Okay, there's no relatability. So for example, let's say you're trying to complete a fitness challenge. Instead of just showing your progress, shows the days where you're too sore to move, or maybe you skip a workout or something. Those tough moments and the failure makes the payoff even better when you finally achieve your goal. So show the dark moments in your story. But this might seem a little too complicated, right? So what if we could simplify the storytelling process into a framework you can actually follow? But before we do that, if you struggle to get views and grow your YouTube channel, make content without wasting 30+ hours on every video, and struggle with standing out in the sea of copy and paste AI videos, then I might have the solution that you're looking for. If you want to effortlessly reach 1,000 subscribers in 3 to 6 months, then click the first link in the description to learn more. So what if we could simplify the storytelling process into a framework you can actually follow? Well, there's an approach that I've had great success with, and using this framework, I've helped one of my clients reach over 288,000 views on a single video. And the framework we used was Vonnegut's Boy Meets Girl story framework. And it can be broken down into 6 easy steps, which we will run through with an example video. I tried to reach 1,000 YouTube subscribers in 30 days. Step 1 is the boy meets girl moment. This is the initial moment of excitement where the goal first comes to life. For example, it's day 1 and I decide I'm going for a big goal, 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. In this stage, you can then run through the process, what you plan to do, sort of set the scene for the challenge to come. Step 2 is the honeymoon phase. This is where we see those initial wins that makes the goal seem achievable. For example, I post my first 3 videos and by the end of week 1, I've hit 150 subscribers and it feels amazing. I'm on a high thinking this goal is totally within reach. But step 3 is where reality hits. This is where the conflict begins. Challenges start popping up and things aren't going as smoothly as they were in the beginning. For example, in week 2, my views drop and I'm only at 200 subscribers. Suddenly, the goal feels a whole lot tougher. Step 4. Now we've hit a low point, or what I'd call the breakup. This is where the goal starts to feel impossible and you're starting to wonder if you should just quit. For example, on day 20, my most successful video gets copyright striked and deleted. I'm still below 300 subscribers and I'm losing motivation to continue posting. And that takes us to step 5. But just when things are looking too bleak, there's a breakthrough. Okay, this moment of realization that just reignites hope and motivation. For example, this was when I discovered some new strategies for my thumbnails and titles, and suddenly I have a video that blows up, reaching 50,000 views. Step 6, finally, we get to the happy ending, the moment where you reach your goal after all the ups and downs. For example, on day 30, I wake up and see I've hit 1,002 subscribers, mission accomplished. Now, obviously, this is just an outline, but this gives you a rough example of how the story would flow. Now, earlier, I talked about the importance of adding specific details to your stories, but I see many YouTubers go about this in the wrong way, and it actually ends up hurting their watch time. So check out this video next to see the big YouTube storytelling mistakes you need to avoid in 2025.